Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we are building a little hideout for a werewolf clan, I want to say. It could also be for vampires, but I used a lot of the werewolf stuff. So this will be right here. I put a huge chunks of rocks here. It's supposed to be in the middle of the woods or somewhere secluded where nobody can find it easily, where nobody would think to even look. Because just a bunch of rocks with, trees around it, and then somewhere a random ladder leads somewhere. I wouldn't go down there. I'm not that daring. I feel like, yes, a bunch of teenagers would probably go down there, but let's say this is a hideout for teenagers so they can get away from their werewolf parents because they're annoying, and the whole 9 yards about annoying parents when you're a teenager and sneaking out past your curfew and just meeting up with friends down in this little underground hideout, because it's an underground hideout. I haven't said that yet, but I think I made it obvious when I said a ladder leads down into the ground. But anyway, I had to put a little basement downstairs and try to figure out how to place this ladder, because I didn't want to put it in the rocks because it wouldn't be functional. And again, I don't think I play tested it because I'm stupid, but I hope it just works. And anyway, like I said, small spaces, my favorite thing in the world, and I don't think I would live down there because it's not secure. Anybody could come down those ladder steps, but it's not supposed to be a house. It's supposed to be a hangout spot with a bunch of friends and secluded somewhere where nobody could find it. I also love this little door at the back of this tree. It's just so cute. Maybe a little friend is living in there, a little fairy, which I wish that we had fairies just floating around in the forest or something like that. But yeah, I have a lot of problems with The Sims, but yeah, I'm not going to talk about that right now. I try to make it look as nice as possible, but at the moment I'm just always building. I don't really play The Sims anymore unless I am playing it for my videos, obviously. So there's also a let's play that I'm doing. It's called the Homeless Werewolf Let's Play, which is pretty fun and a little bit unhinged because she wants to be the leader of the werewolf pack. She would probably enjoy this hideout because she does have a home at the moment, doesn't have a lot of money though. She does have a bed and a toilet and appliances, but not a lot of money. But she's trying to work her way up by doing everything that she can to make money. She doesn't have a job, but she's getting by surprisingly well, and I feel like she would love this hideout. I should probably place it in her world as well because that's just cute. She and her werewolf friends can meet up here. But anyway, I try to have just old supplies back here. You can cook here, absolutely you can, because again, maybe somebody actually lived here before and they just left this behind because maybe they moved away or maybe something sinister happened to them. I don't know. But then these teenagers found it and made it their own space with whatever they had, and it's just a nice thought. And now they live here, and they don't live here. They meet here all the time and they have fun in their meetings, getting away from everybody. And honestly, I think I would love being here as well. Honestly, I think I love small spaces, like I said. But yeah, so I tried to put this couch here, but then I realized if I put this couch there, you wouldn't be able to open the fridge anymore, and that would be stupid. And then I put this fireplace here. This is the most cute fireplace I've ever seen, and I've never used it in my entire life, I don't think. Tried to put a bookshelf, but I feel like it just looks too big, so I put this right here so the teenagers can actually do something when somebody's alone here as well, because I feel like a lot of those teenagers are just rebellious and maybe they even sleep in here. That's why I put the paw prints there. Also, maybe they turn in the middle of being in this house. I don't know if they can use the ladder when they're turned into a werewolf and they're just in their frantic state. I don't know if they can use it then. But yeah, I feel like that they would destroy the place, sadly, when they're enraged, but that's okay. Most of the things are old appliances either way, but it's just a hangout spot for everybody. And I love the wallpaper, even though it looks like it's a million years old. It just is amazing. And I wondered what kind of bed I would put here, but I put this one that looks inflatable because maybe the teenagers actually dragged it down here, or like I said, somebody put it here. Do you ever wonder with those houses like that, how did they get all of the furniture down there if there's just a ladder? Like, not even with houses like that, but with like tree houses, how do they get all the furniture up in the tree houses? Because I highly doubt that somebody would climb up a ladder to put a bed up there. That's not possible. But anyway, I digress. That's not the point of the video. Wow, I can't talk. That's not the point of the video though. I really like this. It's small, it's compact, it's cute, it has everything that you need. It has a toilet, it has a bed if some of those teenagers have to sleep here. Although I'm saying this doesn't have the best appliances. It has some appliances like a toilet and even a shower, which is the worst shower ever, but you know, it's a cute shower. You do have your privacy, you know, and some newspapers as if you want to step out of the shower and you don't want to step on the dirt, because the floor is actually just dirt, nothing else. I feel like that's also good for their paws. If, you know, the floor's dirt, nothing else, it must feel nice on the paws. Anyway, I tried to put some art here, but what do you put in a werewolf hideout thing? This one? No, that looks odd. Let's put a puppy here, right? I feel like they would like it, or they would joke about it, which is also funny. I feel like that they have a sense of humor like that. So, a bunch of posters because they're teenagers, and just some werewolf paintings. By the way, if you hear odd noises in the background right now, it's my rabbit eating hay and smacking it against the oven. I don't know why he does it, but yeah. Anyway, so a painting, and I feel like I wanted to put some graffiti here that they sprayed probably, or that they painted the walls with, or anything like that. Made it their own. Again, a lot of cracks in the walls because it's old, and I love it. I think, look at that, pigeons. I don't know why pigeons, but maybe they like chasing pigeons, which is mean. Leave pigeons alone, please. But yeah, I do actually kind of enjoy that. A little werewolf hideout for teenagers who just don't want to talk to their parents. They're just mad at them. They're like, Mom, Dad, we've had enough of you for quite a while. Please just leave us alone. A moon, obviously, for obvious reasons, you need the moon. But please don't just look at the moon for too long. Maybe you might want to what is it called? Become a werewolf. I mean, you are a werewolf, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I tried to put some decorations here. I thought that a mirror above that would be odd, so I didn't do that. And just some small decorations that made their space look like their own. And I put a telescope up here, and also this, what is it called? The fireplace, where they can burn things because they're teenagers and they want to sit around their fire and have fun. And yeah, honestly, I do love the way, maybe some planters, that would be great. But honestly, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.